Welcome to our third demo on RacelogWeb. Today we're going to show you how to use some features in Racelog to make it easier to enter data. Racelog saves all the previous data you've entered, sailor data, and also Regatta registration, which uses that same feature. So let's create another fleet. So we already have one fleet, which we created in the previous demos, and I want to create another one. So I'm going to call it Fleet 2. Okay, we got a fleet, but we have no racers. So let's make sure we have that one selected. So we're going to create racers just like we did previously. So I'm going to add some names, GGG, sail number 888, and add another one, HHH, and 99 for the sail number. Now let's add another racer that we already have in our other fleet. How about AAA? So I just entered the name, first name, part of the first name actually, and I'm going to add the racer. So Racelog is going to say, hey, I found a user you already entered. Would you like to reuse it? Or you can continue with a newly entered racer. So let's basically add the selection. Let's do another one. CC. Racelog found another one. And let's add that selection. And let's take a look at one of them. So this, all I entered was CCC, but we pulled in the name, the sail number, the fact that this person is part of the junior class, and their email. We did not do anything with finishes. We're not saving finishes. Those are in the fleet files, not this fleet file yet, and also the results page. So this is just personal information that we're saving so that you can easily reuse them instead of having to re-enter the data over and over again. So let's close this. We've already scored a fleet, so we know how to do that. But let's show you where the data came from. If you click the File menu and click Sailors, this is where we're saving all the data for racers that you have entered into a fleet or that you have registered via a Regatta registration, which we're going to talk about next. And we can see what kind of data we have. We have a lot of data we can save. We can save age, boat class, fleet class, junior, master, this sort of thing, club they came from, and so forth. So there's a lot of information here you can utilize and reutilize the information over and over again. So that's one quick feature. If you're creating a new fleet, you can reuse the data you've already got. Now let's go to regattas. Racelog allows you to do regatta registration, and I'm going to create a new regatta, and I'm going to call it Regatta 1. And a short description. This is a fun regatta, whatever information you think is going to be useful for people coming to the regatta. And hosting club, my sailing club, and address. A lot of this we can skip over just for demo purposes, but it's a good idea to have all this information in here. There are some things you do need. What is the fee for the regatta? Or free. If you put 0, there's no charge. And we need a date for the regatta. I'm going to make this September 7th. And the end date is going to be September 8th. So we've got our dates established. Regatta chairman is me. Let's see. And email. And what else do I need? I can add more notes. Camping is available at the club. So whatever information you think people are going to need, you can add here. We're going to, including the club that we're dealing with. And what I can do now here is select what type of payment is required. It could be no payment. There's several selections, and one is you can make payments prior to the regatta via PayPal or check and cash at check-in. So I'm going to click PayPal. Racelog does not do any finances like a lot of the current tools that do regatta registration. We integrate with PayPal, and we're looking at other payment systems to integrate with. So what you would need to do is have a PayPal account, merchant account, most likely connected to the bank account of your club, of your sailing club. And there is a lot of information in the help system about how this works. But basically, if you have a merchant account, you get a client ID, which is used to accept payments. It's not for paying, so it's not insecure to use these or show these things. So this allows you to use, currently I'm going to use the test ID. So let's save the regatta. And if I look at what we have now, we have a couple of links. One is a link you can expose to the public if you want. It shows them who's registered so far. This is actually the registration link you would add to your notice of race or put on your website or send out via email. And this is something that is available to the public. The screen I'm in now, I'm obviously logged in. I'm the admin for this particular sailing club for Racelog. So, but this link is something that a user would see if they are registering. So let's go over here and let's plop that into the browser. Okay, so now I'm just an ordinary user. I'm going to register for this club. There's a lot more information you probably want to add here, but this is a quickie demo of how this works. And my name is me B. I need an address. I need a city, so I'll type in city. I need a state. I need a zip. I need a country. And by the way, the country codes we set up here are the country codes required by U.S. Sailing. And a sail number, let's see, I'm going to do 121212. And an email, again, would be my email. And then I can basically register, and in this particular case, because we set it up this way, when we set up the regatta, you can offer any choice you want. And I'm going to try PayPal. So PayPal is a great tool. And again, we don't get any kickbacks. It's just an easy tool to set up. You can you can pay with your PayPal account, but if you don't have a PayPal account, it's okay. They just accept whatever credit cards you have. So anybody should be able to use this. So I'm going to click this, and it's connecting to PayPal with my test client ID, and I'm going to click complete the purchase. Sometimes it keeps track of what credit cards you've already used with them. If not, there's a link that allows you to enter your card or your PayPal account if you want. And it takes you back to your registration. We've registered, we paid, so we're good to go. Let's go back to our regatta registration page. Now, again, I'm the admin now. This shows you who's registered. And there's one person registered here. It shows what payment status they have and so forth. And also, if I go over here to what we showed before, that information is saved here. So after regatta registration, you'll have a whole bunch of people register for regatta 1. You just click them all, and then click copy selected sailors to fleet. So your fleet file is populated automatically from the sailor data that came from the regatta registration. So anyway, hope you enjoyed the demo. Check back for more demos.